I'm going to teach you about forces. So this is one force, and it's called gravity. Direct force is a type of force where you need to touch an object to move it. So say this is you, and
what are forces?
Here is a box. You need to pull it to move it or push it. So that's direct force. If you need to touch an object.
I'm good, thanks. All right. Bye-bye.
To move it.
If you don't have your voice recorded in there, it will not, that slide won't even be in.
Julia. Indirect force.
Who's supposed to go at 150?
Kirsten. Indirect force is where you do not need to touch an object to move it.
Does that make sense?
So,
Forcing by hand.
say there's a metal piece. Another metal piece. If those two objects connect and you didn't touch it, that is indirect force. If they attach, it's indirect force. What is force? Force is a push or pull that causes movement. So that is my definition. That is our definition of force. Magnetism is another force that is indirect force. It's also indirect force. So when you have magnetism, you can only use magnets. So say we have a magnet right there, and another magnet over here. If they attach to each other, that is magnetism. If you just push them but if you have another two objects, if you have another two magnets and you just push them together, that isn't magnetism because it needs to be indirect force. So magnetism has to be an indirect force, and you have to only use magnets. Friction. Friction is if you rub your hands together, it gets hot or warm because of friction. So say these are your hands.
Sometimes they don't connect for very long, but they don't even connect.
If they move, if they go up and down, there's so much friction that makes their hands hot or warm.
Thanks for watching the Big
So if you're going down a sled, and you know how you don't really get really far, that is because of friction. If there was no friction, you would go really far. So this is friction. If you're right here, you would probably go. If it was that steep, you would just probably go that far. You'd probably go to there. And then if you want to go farther because there's so much friction, you just go. And that is friction. So that is friction for you. So friction can also be used in different ways. So if you rub your hand on the carpet, there's more friction in the carpet than on your hands. So your hands would get more hot than on the carpet than on your hands. Gravity. Gravity is another force. You can't really tell if it's a direct or indirect force because it can be both some way. If there was no gravity, this is right here. If there was no gravity, I would go floating up and hit the ceiling. But since there is a lot of gravity on Earth because it's so big, I wouldn't go up. When I jumped, I would go back down. So, because the Earth is so big, there's more gravity. So you know how the moon is about 3 times smaller? So this is the Earth, and this is the moon. So if you're right there, that little dot right there, if you jumped up, you'd go back down. But on the moon, if you jump, so this is you, if you jumped, you'd go down and then back up again. Because there's less gravity since it's way smaller. That's why astronauts have to wear weighted suits. That keeps them from drifting off into space. So I'm Noah, and that is force.